So this is for the 25th. What do we need to know, Spirit, please? Right. So, now and in the future, very much to do with finances and security. So we've got someone there who has come to a dead stop. He would have been moving forward, but it's night time. He's coming to a stop. He doesn't want to go any further. So this is lack of communication, no movement forwards. It's a dead stop. It's the slowest moving night anyway, but he is definitely not going anywhere. There will be no apologies. You have to wait till hell freezes over first. But there's no communication and nothing moving forward as far as finances, career and communications go. Those born 1966 plus or minus 12 may be involved. And here there is someone who wants to win at all costs. It doesn't matter what happens, but they want to make someone kneel at their feet because they are so arrogant. So, and this can be a very violent situation. So look after yourselves. 5 weeks is mentioned. There is also a gentleman here who is calm, a good friend, financially stable, and this brings about emotional and financial security. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Someone is definitely concentrating on business and finances. Sometimes they're stubborn, but they are a mature, older man. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now, the home life is a bit confusing because we have the offer from Spirit of a whole new beginning. The conception of a child, your cup overflowing with happiness. 1 month. And then we have the Ten of Cups, which is always happiness on all levels, not just financial, not just where finances come from, I don't know, not just mental, but physical and emotional and spiritual as well. But with the card that comes after it, it is something you're dreaming of. An illusion, perhaps, or an option, a choice to have this bliss with a new love. For some of you, it is a happy marriage where now there will be a child coming into the situation. For others of you, you will have come to the end of something, because although it is very comfortable and you have achieved much, there is nowhere else for it to grow. You've done everything with this partner, and now you move on to learn something new with a new one. Sometimes people just grow apart, but for others of you, you have got to a place of great happiness, and you are dreaming of the next thing to happen. So you are growing as a couple and deciding what your next new beginning is going to be. But someone is undecided, and it may be between a comfortable situation and a new love. So it all depends on where you are in your life. There's a lot of emotions involved. How your friends see you, which is what gives me the reason for this new love, and those cards alone wouldn't mean that, but the rest do. Fire sign energy, an older fire sign male turning his back on everything and everyone. He's taking no action, he's being stubborn, and he's not very passionate about what his life at this moment in time. There is a snake there, so it's those born 1965 plus or minus 12 February to February that may be involved. Snakes are also fire signs, so there may be a fire sign here that is refusing to take action. Or it may just be your energy of non-action, which is what we got with the Knight of Pentacles. And this is how your friends see you. Taking time out, having a day off, just relaxing and chilling. Or resting on your laurels and not seeing what's actually going on. Because you're sick of fighting, so you called a truce. But they also see you separating from someone, or unhappy. This is Gemini energy. It rules the hands, arms, shoulders, communications and siblings. This is also the story of Adam, Eve and Lilith. So it goes with the love read, it goes with the 3-card read, and now we've got this. There could be an ex somewhere that is either not physically interrupting, but mentally interrupting your soulmate energy. So there is some sort of separation here. A choice needs to be made, but somebody doesn't want to make it. Work life. It's all going a bit tits up. It's totally crumbled. But the good thing about this card is when it gets to this point, the only way to go is up. So it's time to rebuild on firmer foundations. It's all been a bit of a shock to everyone, but this seems to have been a really bad situation. Some of you may have lost your home. Some of you may have lost everything that you own. It's been a very hard time and a massive shock to the system. And it's left you feeling abandoned, a lack of everything that you've known. Security, wealth. You feel out in the cold, and that no one is there for you. And that may be the case because we have a female Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn woman who has turned her back on the situation. She is this way around, very materialistic. She is unreliable and unpredictable and no longer a benefit. And she is the partner of this gentleman. So the divine feminine has turned her back on a situation and is no longer the security that this gentleman needs, which is why I said about this situation. Those cards alone would not say that. So, your wishes and dreams, they will only come true if you go within. That was the 16 negative energy. That was the 6 and the 24 negative energy. This, however, is your 9 or 27. It is Spirit telling you that the next part of your journey, you will not be walking alone. They will send someone to walk that part with you, the next chapter of your life. These people are here to show you the way, the true path in your life. This is nothing to do with material things. It may include travel within yourself, learning more about yourself, or around the world. But you will grow as a person. Whoever this is or whatever this is, it lights your way so that you do not stumble and fall. It is health services, because it's Virgo, the gut and instinct, so the intestines and the abdomen. So there may be issues there that we need healing. It's all about the real meaning of life. Something is causing obstacles in your path. So those born on the 19th, living or past it for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. It may include children and those born 1966, but these are obstacles in your path. And so therefore your wishes and dreams cannot come true because there is no reunion, there is no celebration because of this obstacle. 3 months is mentioned. So the next coming event is that you are protected. This is Angel Michael to some. This is advice needed. Doctors, priests, lawyers, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is a very knowledgeable person or someone that is quite willing to cut people out of their life. He is fair and just, but when he's had enough, he's had enough, and he will cut people out of his life. And there we have the split. He's taken his sword and he is deciding, he could be a judge, that these two people need to separate. And then a gift will be given from Spirit of a new life, a new home, a new job, a new career, whatever it is that you desire. But first, you have to separate yourself from something or someone. This is no guarantee that this will pay off, which is probably why you don't want to make this separation. But if you nurture it, and if you look after it, you will prosper and become very successful. So it's your choice whether you take this gift of the new after there is nothing left of the old. Yeah. Mending. What are you going to do? Healing needs to take place within you so that you can decide what it is you want to go forward with. Number 52 is massively important. But healing needs to take place. Don't believe it. This is the card we got in the previous reads. So I will read it to you again, but they are definitely not coming off this one, and they don't do that very often. So the challenge of life is to keep your heart open when you most want to close it. To let life crack you open. To open through hurt and loss. To allow what is falling away to fall away. Being human is a courageous act. A life well lived is full of losses and tragedies, as much as triumphs and adventure. Wherever you find yourself at the moment, life is coaxing you to keep your heart open. No matter how much it hurts, to continually unfold, to let life crack you open. Perhaps you're going through a difficult time right now, and instead of cursing the difficulty, see it as a blessing. To open yourself up to the truth that perhaps, as hard as it may be, life is happening for you, not to you. And one day, in the not too distant future, you may just bless the thing that broke you. This destruction. Because the world needs you open. Now is the time to go gently, to treat yourself like a tender, sweet baby, to wrap yourself in a blanket and trust that the mother has you cradled in her arms. So as I said before, some of you may have a mother in spirit, and the rose will be very important, perhaps even at the funeral or placed in the casket. The seas may not be all smooth sailing, but you are safe and you are held. And one day soon, not too far from today, you will look back at this transformation and be blown away by the poetry of your life. Everything is going to be okay. So let it crack you open. So don't fear this destruction. I've done this twice today already. If you don't believe me, you can go and watch the video. But this is what needs to happen. Regardless of where you're going, somewhere in your life, you are going to have to raise everything to the ground and begin again. In whatever situation, work, love, spiritually, we're all going to be brought to our knees in some way so that we can learn to live our lives in a genuine way. So thanks for listening.